Hello everybody, it's Joanna Intarazim here from joannatransformation.com, and we are on day 329 of this Figure into Love challenge, exploration, adventure. It really feels like it has been that way. And today's title is called I was sick and tired of not earning. I was sick and tired of not earning. Are you sick and tired of not earning? I certainly was. It happened about 4 years ago. I kind of plateaued at a six-figure-ish level, above a six-figure-ish level in my psychotherapy practice. And I knew that I had to really get to the place ultimately where I was sick of that in order to make a shift. Now, I'm not sneezing at a six-figure income on any level. A six-figure income is a beautiful thing to have, an experience. It allows you to pay your bills. It allows you to be comfortable in a certain way. And yet I was actually really uncomfortable at a certain point because I knew that I was capable of more. And I also, my heart just started to really tell me that I had a desire to contribute on a much larger level. I love contributing time. I love contributing love in the form of service, and also money is a form of contribution. And in order to contribute on a larger level and make big, impactful changes, my desire opened up to make several six-figure income. And so my comfort that I had at the six-figure income that I had was no longer comfortable. I became very uncomfortable, and it took about a 6 to 8 month period where I had to actually get really sick of it. I had to get really sick of it, which, if you're comfortable, can be a tricky thing to do. I had to really face up to my desire to contribute on a larger level and get all of my different parts and inner selves lined up to do that. And I took great solace from the quote that the Dalai Lama says, which is, we don't release our samsara, our suffering. Samsara is the Sanskrit word for suffering. We don't release our samsara, or we don't get over our samsara until we're disgusted by it. It's a pretty powerful statement. I don't think I'm saying it exactly how he said it, but pretty much like that. And I was like, wow, I really took that in. It's like to get disgusted, which is a form of kind of a certain kind of hatred with your suffering, is actually what's required to overcome that. And when you really take that in, we may need to open up to that in order to shift. Many times, actually, from what I've seen, including with myself. So it was so hard because I don't like to get disgusted, but it certainly is a part of our humanity that I need to face, and I know for many of us we need to face in order to make the shifts that are important to us. So I did. I had to open up to feeling disgust at myself, at the situation, not as a form of self-hatred or a lack of compassion, because it was actually a compassionate thing that I saw, to let myself feel that. It's like I no longer wish to plateau at this level of earning. I no longer wish to do that. And I knew what it was going to take on a lot of levels in terms of support, financial resources, further training, mentorship, mindset shift, all of that. It was not an easy thing to open up to, but the alternative was to remain sufferingly uncomfortable. And I was no longer willing to do that. So I am asking you if there is a place where you are sick and tired of not earning at the level that you know you would like to, that you're actually capable of, that you dream of. This is the post for you. This is the video for you. And I would ask you if you have faced your disgust, and if you're actually willing to face it, and what would happen if you did. This is a very transformational process, and I'm here as your transformation ally, holding you with tremendous amount of love and respect and admiration for anyone who actually dares to walk that path and get big, to open up to a certain kind of compassion. It's a fierce compassion that says, you know what? I will no longer endure this from myself. I will no longer tolerate this from myself. It is not okay any longer from myself to let this be and continue this way. It feels like a really deep kind of fierce self-love. And so I invite you into that. I invite the brave ones, the courageous ones, even if you're fearful, come on this ride, because there's some really good mojo here for you. And on the other side of that, tremendous abundance and ability to contribute on a larger level. So thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving. I send all my love and my deepest prayers for your happiness and your becoming and your abundance. Thanks.